making a video. This is a class project slash work. Today I'm going to be installing a ceiling fan, one just like that one. This is the one that's in my room and in my sister-in-law's room, and I am going to record it so that way I can kind of get advice from my instructor. Let me put a disclaimer out there, because if I do post this up on YouTube, I don't need anybody coming at me for anything. I am not a licensed electrician. I am a student. So whatever I do here is just for me and for my instructor. If I do post this, I may not even post it. Do not copy what I do. Watch, if you're watching, if this goes up on YouTube, just watch the video and enjoy the video. Don't take anything from it. Alright, with that being said, let's get started. So I already identified where I'm putting the fan. So the way that I'm going to mark it is simply by grabbing a nail and a hammer and hitting through the drywall to make sure that there's no joist where I am, because if there is a joist, then it will make this whole process easier. But if there isn't a joist, then it's just in between. I can go up there and see where the nail is. That way I know where I can set the bracket. Alright, so real quick before I go look for the nail, this is the place that I have my ceiling fan. I have the connector, which I found out that I put wrong, but this is where my ceiling fan is right now, and I have it connected to the joist here. I have my cord over here that's running to the switch, and then I'm going to show you where the 3 wires go. This is one wire. This is my wire here, that's my Romex, and this is another Romex. And because I know, since I've been up here already, I know that this is a wall, so I'm good. I did make a bunch of holes up here. This is where my drill bit got stuck, but this is what I was talking about here. I hope the camera's picking it up. This is where the 3 wires are coming out. I have no idea where this one goes to. I think this one goes to our room, my room, but the light switch is here. So this wire is connected to the light switch as well. So that's why I think that this one goes to the closet. This one might go, I have no idea, but this is it here. And I think that my sister-in-law's room is over there straight ahead, so that's where we're gonna head now. I know that my point of reference is that she does have a what do you call it, a fire detector. So if I find the wire that goes to that, because we have one as well, and I think that's what this wire is that leads to the fire detector, somewhere over there around our room. So I'm gonna go in here and look for that wire to find her fire detector. All right, this is, my goodness, her room, maybe that might be the bathroom. Oh, there's a whole nother opening there. Give me 1 second. Okay, because I don't have anybody to help me, I'm gonna go back down there and put another screw or a nail in what I think is her fire alarm. And I'm thinking this is it here. I'm thinking this is her fire alarm, but I can't tell for sure. So what I'm gonna do is go back down there and find out. To kind of give me an idea how close I am, because I could be in the bathroom. I have no idea. I had to get through this. This is a very small part of the roof, and I had to get through all this so that I can get here. I haven't explored this side of the roof, so I have to figure out where I need to step. How do I get inside this little area? But I did it. So I'm gonna go down there real quick. I'll be right back. Should be over here somewhere. What is that? I think that's what you were talking about, how it ends up here. I don't see no wires around here, so this has got to be it right here. There's no way it's not. The reason why I think it's this one is because our fan is over there, and there is another fire alarm over there, and it's basically in line with ours. So this has to be it. There's no way that that's not it. I'm just gonna drill a hole and then throw some fish tape through it. That's what I'm gonna do, because it is way too hot to figure out where I need to go. There's not a lot of space there. It worked. I knew it had to be somewhere over here. I just could not find it. That is safe enough for me to put a 4-inch hole. So I'm gonna go do that and I'll be right back. I wanted to show you this. I made a makeshift, what do you call it? Drywall dust catcher, I guess if you want to call it that. I'll be honest with you, I probably should have covered her bed. So I'm gonna take these up there with me and this up here with the drill and the screwdriver, and we're gonna see how that goes. All right, so I brought this piece of wood because this piece of wood helps. So now I can just sit right here and focus. I brought my little light with me. And the reason why I'm not using a headlamp is because I have my GoPro on. There, here, do the top one on this side and the bottom one on this side. Where's my drill? There you are. Oh, you scared me. Okay. That's good. Okay, so I know the breaker to turn this room off, and I know the breaker to turn this room off. Last time, this is connected to this, I believe. So what I'm gonna do, my favorite part, I'm gonna connect this to that. So this house does have solar. So I know mine is number 11. That's the rooms, and all it says is lights and plugs. That's all it says. And maybe 3. I'm gonna assume 3 is the bathroom. 11 is us. Rooms. Oh, 1 furnace? There's no way that's the furnace. 5. It's not the garage. So there's nothing on this side. 5 garage. It says 5. It says that 5 is the garage. So we'll turn 5 off. That light's still on. Oh, it was 5. It was in fact 5. No, it wasn't. That's off. That's on. This is not. 2. This is still on. But that's off. So that's connected to the garage apparently. This is what I'm talking about. What? And this ground isn't even connected to this. And I probably shouldn't be grabbing it with 2 hands. There's a hot and neutral in this one. And there's only one wire. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the worst part of what I think is the worst part. Fishing the cord from here all the way up there. This is by far the hardest part for me, just because I have to go up there and find where it is, and I don't know the proper procedure. But I'm gonna go up there and look for the nail now. This switch is probably in one of the worst spots that it could have been for me. That's where I think the switch is, right there. I think that's the wire that goes into that switch, because the corner of it is right here, and I did the nail thing, but the wire is over here. So what I'm gonna do, put the fish tape down there and see if it reaches the receptacle box. I might need a little help with this one, so I might call father-in-law. If not, then I'll figure it out. And I seriously need a haircut. It's kind of stuck. All right, so I could use that hole, or I could just drill a new one, which if I were going to, I'd probably do it somewhere over here. To be honest, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's some screws in here I didn't see. I left both drills up there, so I can't use my drill. Huh. Look at that. The screws were on the side. They were in the box, but on the side, since I guess they couldn't hammer it. But that's helpful. Let's go back up there. I got it. And I drilled a hole. And I got it. I'm low-key upset it wasn't recording. Turn. See it? I got it. Let's go! That's one of the hardest part for me. Now that I got this, I'm good. I'm basically done. Ah.
Aurelius, come here. Come here, Aurelius.
Since these didn't want to come out, I basically made them into pigtails. The ground wasn't connected in this one, so I decided to connect it to the ground. On. Alright, 2 hours later, let's see if this thing turns on, because it's not even turning on. Alright, so let me grab my hat. So the issue is with the fan itself. The receiver works fine and the light switch works fine as well. I read 122 volts, so the switch is working fine. And when nothing was hooked up to the wires up there, when I hooked it up, it still read 120 volts. So I know that the wire that I put up there worked. The only thing that didn't work was the actual fan. It took me a couple hours, but what could have been a one-day job ended up being a 3-day job. The new fan isn't coming in until Saturday. I gave God all the glory though for letting me get into the attic and doing everything that I needed to do. I gave the Lord all the praise, because I honestly don't know how I pulled that off without like messing up more stuff. if it would have worked, it would have looked so nice. I'm gonna end the video here today, but we're gonna pick it back up again once the new fan comes in, so that way we can install the new fan. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'll try to edit it as best as I can, where you get like probably a 10-15 minute video. It might be longer, but I hope not. But thank you so very much, and have a good night. God bless. Alright guys, it's obviously a different day, like new haircut, everything. I have a surprise for you guys. We finally got it to work. Wired it completely different. I wired it up the way that Jimmy told me to my instructor. And it worked, which is great. I'm so happy. Give all the glory to God. And thank you, Jimmy. Obviously I can't leave the wire like that, so I have to figure out how to get this wire inside and then wire everything back up. Another project, but that's the end of this video. Basically, I just wanted to get this working. I couldn't figure it out. I showed videos to Jimmy and everything, so I'm probably gonna post it on YouTube. Look. Oh. There you go. Look at this. It was wired wrong, so the switch had to do with part of it, and then obviously the other wire as well. But yeah, I'm so happy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for keeping up with me. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was one heck of a video to make.